Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of
Dan Andrew's Garage.
Right On. Today we have a special 3 blind mice build. What do we got, son?
1933 Plymouth Sedan.
That's right. I really love this casting. This has so much possibility, for a hot rod or, yeah, definitely. At least a hot rod for sure. That's how I see it. What about you, son?
That doesn't really look like a hot rod. It looks like a classic sedan to me.
Right on, it does. But I guess, tell you what, we can turn this into something a little more cool.
Yeah, we can.
All right, well, tell you what, let's get this up on the rotating car stand and see what we have to work with.
Yeah, let's see.
All right, folks, and here we are, the Matchbox 1933 Plymouth Sedan. This is actually a really nice casting. Of course, there's a lot of plastic on it. All the fenders are plastic, and the undercarriage is plastic, and you'll probably note these bumpers. They sort of cast the whole bumper in plastic along with the along with the spaces that should be free. They're also full of plastic.
Yeah, true. I wish they could have painted chrome or something.
Yeah, I know. So it's pretty. It's kind of pedestrian, but as it stands, the shape and lines are really nice. This is really, I think, lends itself to a hot rod. What about you?
Yeah, it kind of does.
Yeah. Well, tell you what, let's put this thing into the garage and see if we can turn this into sort of from a sedan to something really snappy.
Yeah, let's do it.
Right on. All right, everybody, and here it is, the 1933 Plymouth Sedan by Matchbox. Not a bad little casting here. As I say, it looks pretty good, but we'll run through some of the points here when we take it apart. So I've already drilled it, so out it comes, and here we go. Nice, move this out of the way. We got a nice body. And there's some louvered here panels that would be on the engine cowling here, which will probably come off, but we'll see. Nice grille. And yeah, it's a family sedan. So yeah, here we go. This is it. Move that off to the side. And the rest of it, we got a nice windshield piece here. Very clear, very nice, because it's, of course, a brand new vehicle. Now, here's what we have. It almost looks like a full car right here in the interior. It's one full sort of piece here. The seats, the back part, the fenders. And even if we want to sort of make an exposed engine, we're going to have to cut all this off. So, we got our work cut out for us on this to see how it's going to be cool. But one whole piece. And then finally, here we go, the base. And as you can sort of see here, with regards to the base, they skimped a little on the fenders. So as you can see, these pieces all here should be clear because the fenders are all sort of, strap metal that were put together. But it's all one piece here with just these little indented parts that were supposed to be clear. So that makes it a little more, you can tell, sort of same in the back too. So we may have to see if we can work some of this out. And, of course, the standard tires that we have here. So definitely we're changing those. But we'll see how it goes. So here we go. We got the chassis. We have the interior piece. We have the body. And we have the windshield. And there it is. So we're going to put all this together. And hopefully, at the end of this journey, we'll have a pretty cool hot rod. So stay tuned. All right, well, we have been using the jeweler's saw and everything else, and we cut the front off of this fella right here. So we got that off, and we're also cutting off, or we did cut off, there we go, this part, the hood. So now we'll get this back on like this and make it more of a hot rod affair, which is going to look kind of cool. And I'm also finding this engine from another car that we just took apart. It was one of those this guy here, kind of a beefy looking fantasy Mustang. What do they call it? Yeah, just 68 Mustang, but their quarter comic version, tuned out, I guess they call it. So, we probably won't use that at all, but the engine on that is kind of cool. So if we can sort of get that in here, I think this will look pretty neat. But so far, yeah. It was a bit of a chore, but we got that out. We also had to get rid of the interior portion. So I guess if you pop this out, we had to, cut all that part out so that this would work. So yeah, hopefully we will be able to turn this into a cool hot rod. So stay tuned. All right, everyone. Well, we have been working hard here on the chassis, and we've got the axle tubes glued in. And we have also been working very hard at grinding out all those plastic bits because they just cast this as one piece and didn't show the relief here of a front bumper like we just did here and on the rear. And since this is very soft plastic, it's very difficult to sort of make smooth sandings because all the sort of mess and flashings, sort of stick out a lot, as you can sort of see here as well. And you almost have to cut it or sort of use an X-Acto knife to kind of pick away the extra plastic because it just doesn't sort of want to come out. You can sort of see you got to sort of do things like that, get the old plastic out. So we're going to have to work on this just a little bit harder to make it a little neater, and then we're going to take it to paint. Also, what we've done is we have put the bulkhead or a firewall on the cab here as well, which we've buffed down a little bit. So this will probably most likely be ready for paint. And I just used a bit of a Coke can here and some crazy glue, and we have a bulkhead, which will look pretty cool on the front of this once we have our fender section sorted out. And it has been, as you can sort of see, but we already spoke about that. But yeah. Here we go. We have our axle tube assembly. We picked some nice rims, and we got the cab working well. So now all we gotta do is get this down to the paint shop and start our painting. All right, folks. Well, here we are. So we've gotten our grill glued into the base here, and we've sanded up our fenders and have an opening so that we can put this in here, and yep, that will fit nicely. Just like that. And now we've also, of course, what we've also done here, and I'll move this out of the way, is we have cut out the rear window area here, you see, and we're going to sort of take some milliput and probably kind of fill in these lines to make it look like a two-door kind of delivery sedan of sorts, right? Just this nice, see, we make a tinted window in the back or something like this. So yeah. I think we're doing good so far. Just got to do a few more things, and we can rock and roll ahead. Well, okay, everybody. We've had a bit of a, this has been a finicky build, but we managed to get a good clear coat here on our base, on our structure. So this should work well for the base. And the finicky part here, of course, was this interior and fender piece, which is one unit. So I wanted my interior white. And the fenders are going to be the main color. I've just got a pink primer because there may be some pink involved in some of it. So this fender unit had to be, here, let's focus that in. There we go. So yeah. So I tried to mask that. And yeah, we still got to get another coat of paint on this. But yeah, so far so good. And of course the body, which we got, doesn't look too bad now. We got our sort of sedan stretched out, or we pulled out the back window thing, and it's just giving it kind of this delivery vanish kind of look, which is kind of nice or something. But as it stands, worked out very well, I think. So ready for the next coat. Once again, focus that in. There we go. Yeah. So, and of course I've got my little headlight unit, which is way over here. So we're gonna get that put on, and we've given that a coat of primer as well. So once we get this set up, then we'll be able to get everything coated in the proper paint. But yeah, it's been a bit of a journey with this stuff, so stay tuned. All right, everyone, and for comparison purposes, here is what the 1933 Plymouth Sedan by Matchbox used to look like before we put our Dad and Andrew's garage spin on it. What do you think, son?
It looks pretty crappy right now, but now that we customize it, it looks even cooler.
Absolutely. Well, I think we had our work cut out for us on this, but I think we did a half-decent job. So, without further ado, let's get ready for the reveal. All right, everyone, and here we are, the brand new and improved 33 Plymouth Sedan, except now it's a really cool hot rod. What do you think, son?
Yeah, it actually does really look cool. I love the new motor you installed. I love the pink paint job. Even those rims. It's exhilarating. The car looks so cool.
That's right. And you chose those colors, right?
Yeah, I did.
Why did you choose pink?
I thought it would be cool because we don't have that much paint cars up there, and I think it would be a nice addition to our set to have like a paint collection. So I think that's a really good idea.
Right on. Well, that's right. So we gave it a nice motor. We put some nice cool wheels on it as well. It was a bit of a chore to get this done for the simplicity of it all. There certainly was a lot of working parts to get this to look the way it did. We tinted the windows a little bit to make them look sort of red in the back, but kept a clear window up front. And we made our little headlight piece was quite successful to sort of get those lights off the fenders and highlight those nice fenders for what they are. So yeah, we had a great job here. We want to thank the Three Blind Mice for putting this together because this was a great little challenge. I love this 33 Plymouth. It harkens back to the old, what is it, 32 Ford Woody Hot Wheel. Remember?
Yeah, it sure does.
Yeah, that's that one I keep up my first Hot Wheel.
Yeah, true. It really does.
Well, folks, tell you what. Why don't you check out all the other builders because I'm sure there's going to be some real cool rods out there. And it should be a great, fun build for everyone. And remember, if you like what you see,
Like and subscribe and smash that like button.
right on, folks. Take care, and we'll see you on the next one.
See you later.